Welcome to another edition of the Dementia Care Partner Talk Show. Now, here's dementia care expert Teepa and your host, Greg Phelps.
Hello and welcome to the Dementia Care Partners podcast series brought to you by Positive Approach to Care. I'm your host, Greg Phelps, along with Teepa Snow. And Teepa, our topic today is seniors and hoarding. Now, that sort of way I've written that, it implies that all seniors are hoarders. Is that true? Like when I get dementia, all of a sudden I start collecting stuff and won't let it go?
Yeah, no, it's not often just when you get dementia. So this whole word, I mean, it's become a very popular word, but it's sort of a judgmental word. So when I would say the word hoarding, what comes to your mind, Greg? Just right off the top, when I say a hoarder.
Well, unfortunately, there's that TV series that has created a real negative impression on my mind about hoarders.
Okay, now what if I say you're a collector?
Well, seeing as I have several lenses for my camera and other things, I'm not hoarding, I'm collecting.
Okay, so what makes you want to collect things?
Ooh, well, because I want them. I like them. I get
You like them,
satisfaction out of them.
you get satisfaction from them. Are they functional and useful to you?
These ones are.
Yeah. So one of the things that we often discriminate between in collecting versus hoarding is there function in the stuff that people keep? And so what do we tend to pick up on when we transition from just collecting to hoarding? What might be some differences that might interest us or concern us?
I'm not really sure about that. Because I know what I've seen, and it's usually things like bags and newspapers and bread ties, because I'm going to need that because I've got more bread coming.
Okay.
And it's not necessary. I get the intent, but I don't really get sort of how it ends.
Okay, so typically in a collection, you bring things in and then you get rid of things. So, I mean, you collect things, but there at some point you go, okay, so I've got this new thing and this thing works better than that thing. So do you get rid of the thing that doesn't work as well, or do you keep it?
No, generally get rid of it. Upgrades.
Oh, you get rid of it.
Upgrades.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what if the box that it came in, should you keep the box that it came in?
Well, yes, in my particular case.
Okay, so in your particular case, you should keep the box that it came
because
in.
I'm special, Teepa.
Because you're special. And so this is one of those challenges where it's in the eye of the beholder frequently. So whether someone is collecting stuff and it has value and purpose, and we get rid of the stuff, once I get a new thing, I may let go of an old thing. But if the old thing has some functionality that the new thing doesn't have, then keeping the old thing still makes sense but if the old thing doesn't work anymore, let's say it's broken.
Yeah, probably should be thrown out. Yeah.
But what if it's broken, but you think maybe it could get fixed?
Well, I'm going to fix it.
So you plan to fix it in the future, but you haven't got to it.
Yeah, I haven't been downtown lately.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
And so now it's been 15 years and you still have it.
15 years?
Yeah, and then
you're kidding. I just got that last year.
Oh, you just got that last year. Oh, gee, I thought it'd been around a bit longer.
No, I just because it's dusty doesn't mean it's been here that long.
Oh, okay. So once again, what we're seeing is, wow, I'm exploring. So how aware of the passage of time is Greg? How aware of value versus function and purpose? I mean, what does he still see? And what we notice is as people start to develop the brain changes of dementia, it gets harder and harder for them to sort through what is something that has value and I should keep it, and what is something that, its value has been expended. I could donate it, I can trash it, I could recycle it, but it doesn't need to be here anymore. And what we start to see is holding on to things just in case, or because I might need it in the future. And so this idea of hoarding is really based on the primitive brain's thought of, but there might come a time I don't have. And so people might hold on to food, they might hold on to objects, they might hold on to clothing, because often what we see is there's a rush of chemicals, of chemicals like endorphins and dopamine and serotonin that we feel when we get something, when we gain something, when we shop, when we purchase. It's like, yeah. And then after you have it, it's like, Well, I didn't even open it.
But if I haven't seen it for a while and I rediscover it in my house, am I likely to get that same feeling? There's that
Oh, I didn't
thing.
know I had that. Yeah. And then somebody says, Mom, you have 15 of those. Well,
No.
oh, I have 15. And we're going, yeah, so let's get rid of something. No, 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 no. Well, but but I want those for you guys when, after I'm gone.
Gee, thanks, Mom. I've always wanted a collection of cake toppers.
Or the trash.
Mm.
So let's say now we actually get to a place where I don't even want to throw the trash out because I'm afraid I might make a mistake and put something in there like a receipt that I need or a piece of paper or something, because now I'm having trouble holding on to where I put what at when. And people might be watching and they've said things about my stuff. And so I don't want them going through my trash. So now, and there's this element of sort of almost paranoia or fear that people are watching and paying attention. And I want to protect my stuff. And now it's just so much stuff that I don't know what to do. And I get it all out because I want to see it. And now it's just stacked and piled and I get overwhelmed. So I would say that collecting and what many people would call hoarding does become a common phenomena for some people living with dementia, particularly as they try to get control over things or feel out of control.
Here comes helpful Greg. Teepa, look at all this stuff. We've got to get rid of it.
No, you do not need to get out. Just leave me alone.
So that's not going to go well. Is that what you're saying?
Frequently, no, that does not go well because it seems like you're coming in and disregarding all my effort and my work and you move stuff and I don't like that. And you just think everything's trash. Not everything's trash. And so this distress really mounts and I get quite adamant and I could lock doors and really get myself in trouble. So,
yeah, but we can't solve this in one podcast. So what can we do? Can I talk to somebody at Positive Approach and get some advice on this?
Yeah, one of the very first things we want to do is learn the art of walking in and going, wow, you have quite a collection. Whoa. Oh my heavens. I don't know that I've ever seen this much in one small room. Now, do I make it sound like I think it's awful, or do I make it sound like, wow, that's pretty amazing?
Well, you did a good job of not going, uh-oh.
Oh, my Lord, this is to the ceiling, because that's step number one. And that's one of the things that Positive Approach we work really hard at is to remain curious and to be supportive and to be compassionate. I mean, somebody who's jamming that much in a room, boy, are they scared.
So if I drag you out of the house and then, we throw everything out while you're out for lunch with, the rest of the family and you come back home, it's not necessarily the right approach for this.
It can backfire on you in so many ways. I can't even begin to discuss them. But one of them is that all you'll do is get another house full. But the more scary part is that the person now thinks they've been robbed.
Oh, so you don't want to be the enemy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because then it's going to make it hard to do some other things. So this is a complicated situation. Because we have sort of a psychological distress state and we have dementia. And so we should be really seeking somebody who's comfortable being uncomfortable.
Teepa, again, you have some people that work with you and, how do I get in touch with them?
Yeah, so consults at teepasnow.com is a great place, or info@teepasnow.com. Either way, say, I heard this podcast and they were talking about hoarding and boy, I think I have a situation. We'll be happy to respond to that because that we understand is a difficult and challenging situation to be dealt with for sure.
Teepa, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
You've been listening to the Dementia Care Partners podcast series brought to you by Positive Approach to Care. If you need more information about dementia, check our website at www.teepasnow.com.
Hi, I'm Teepa Snow, and you just found our YouTube channel and watched one of our videos. I'm the owner and founder of Positive Approach to Care. Thanks for watching, and if you liked, if you have a comment about, or you would, please share it with people you know. Oh, and if you haven't yet done it, consider subscribing. We'll let you know when the next new video comes out. And you might want to visit our website, www.teepasnow.com, where you'll find other resources as well. See you there.